guys, welcome back. I've been really thinking about this video for a long time, even since the beginning of my channel, which was 2 weeks ago. But I thought I'd share just a couple, well, a little more than a couple, but a good amount of movies that in my collection that really mean a lot to me. Haven't done a video like this yet. I've mainly just been doing a lot of yelling and screaming, and you know, I thought we'd just take a break from that and let's go ahead and get started. We find it. First one, number one, is Gladiator. Now, the reason number one is Gladiator is because it's the first R-rated movie that I've seen. What was I, like 5 when I saw it? Now, when I was 5, you know, I just enjoyed it for all the, you know, the violence and stuff, but when I got older and I sat down and watched it for the first time in a long time, I got a grasp on what the movie was really about. And it's about, you know, you can do the right thing even though you've dealt with a lot of shit. The dude had his fucking family killed at the hands of the Emperor's greedy-ass son. And, you know, he just came back and did the right thing and he got rewarded for it in the end. Not in the way you'd expect, but it's still paid off. The next one we have is, where is it? Right. It's right on top. Hostel. Now, I understand this is not a great movie, and it may not even be a good movie, but does that mean I hate it? No. It does not mean I hate it at all. I understand a lot of the flack that Eli Roth gets because he goes over the top with the gore. If you've seen, I don't know, The Green Inferno. I remember seeing that in theaters, and I thought he went a little over the top. I didn't find it scary or anything. Most of anything that Eli Roth does really is not scary, other than this. To me, to 9-year-old me, yes, this is extremely scary. Because that's when I think I was about 9 or 10 when I first saw this, and you know, I think I was pretty distraught. It may have just left a mental scar on me. I'm not sure. This movie, it's pretty important to me. And me and Hostel, we have a very strange relationship. Like, I don't know. I've had dreams about Hostel, and not necessarily good ones. And I've had some good Hostel dreams as well. So yeah, me and Hostel, we kind of have we go way back. We're good friends now, but I'm going to set that over there for right now because it's too much of a hassle to put back on the shelf. Number 3. Well, I'm not really numbering this. The next one is the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You want to talk about me as a child watching horror movies, and you thought the description I gave of Hostel sounded bad? Just the trailer to this movie alone to 8-year-old me was enough to leave a mental scar on me. Because I remember with this one, I went over to a friend's house. I was about, what, 2007, 2008, somewhere around that time period. And, you know, he got this bright idea to get his laptop and we'll watch the trailer for it. And sure enough, we did. And it left me terrified. Just the trailer. I didn't even watch the movie. I didn't watch the movie until, what, 2012, 2013 for the first time. But just the trailer in itself, I'm just like, holy shit, man, this is some scary shit. Like, I went over this in my Q&A, but, you know, there was a time where I was swimming in my backyard, and we used to have a pool before it, I don't know what happened to it, but we were swimming in the pool, and I was underwater, and I came up, and I looked over, and I thought I saw Leatherface standing in the tree lines. I'm just like, oh shit. You know? And this was the same day I watched the trailer to this movie. I think, yeah, that was it. It's been a long time, but very important movie. Go back in. Next, It Follows. I wish that stupid glare. Yeah, It Follows. The reason I love this so much is because it feels like a John Carpenter movie, and we know how big of a John Carpenter fan I am. It's not a John Carpenter movie. I don't know who David Robert Mitchell directed it. I think this is the only movie I've seen by David Robert Mitchell. I just, like, a lot of people I know don't like this movie, and that's fine, that's their opinion, but personally, me, I feel that it does an amazing job with atmosphere and tension in the air throughout the whole movie. It's like, in the beginning, you just see a girl run down the street, you don't know what she's running from, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. I like that. I don't like having everything explained to me. I like using my imagination. You know? Almost like, speaking of John Carpenter, Halloween. This is the next one. I need to stop saying so much. It's starting to even drive me crazy. Basically, what I love about Halloween is exactly what I love about It Follows. Man, where do I begin with Halloween? It's such an important movie to me. I know Films Make Me Scream is probably going to be watching, or one of the guys from it is going to be watching this, is probably going to want to shoot me for this one, because I know he's getting tired of everybody hearing him, or everybody talking about Halloween. And I am too. I'm getting kind of fed up with people just talking about it, the new one coming out. But I'm still looking forward to the movie itself. But that's not the topic. The original is the topic, and a kid snaps one day, and he kills his sister. And I saw that, it was Valentine's Day I saw Halloween on Valentine's Day. That's a little weird. You'd think the first time ever seeing Halloween would be on Halloween, but no, it was on Valentine's Day. I was about, I want to say 11 when I saw Halloween, the original one, for the first time. And, you know, I thought the opening scene, I was like, oh, this was not what I was expecting. I was expecting, you know, gore, gore, gore. And I was just all like, yeah, what's this? And then when it finally, you know, shit started actually happening and, you know, pieces of the puzzle were starting to be put together, it started leaving this mental scar on me as well. You know, Michael Myers haunted me throughout my teenage years. Yes, a teenager scared of Michael Myers. It's kind of uncommon, but it did the trick for me. Michael Myers from the original Halloween. I'm not talking about Rob Zombie's Myers or Halloween 6 or 5 or 4 Myers. That Myers doesn't scare me. I'm talking about original Nick Castle Myers. That shit is just disturbing to me. So yeah, that's Halloween. Next, we got, where is it? Oh, here it is. Jaws. Another classic. Jaws scared me. I remember wanting to go, I wanted to buy Jaws when I was little, and I bought Jaws when I was little, and I took it home and put it in the DVD player, and this copy, I've had this forever. You can see it's gotten a lot of hell throughout the years because I've had it for so long. But I was like, what, nine when I saw Jaws, and I put it in, and I was like, oh, I want to watch it. I was like, oh my god, I don't want to watch it. I just started just all out of nowhere. I just started getting scared before the movie even started. The opening credits didn't even start. Just me putting it in the DVD player was terrifying enough. Because at that point, I had only seen the ending to Jaws on TV one day when the shark was eating the boat. I was like, I wanted to see it for that part. I forgot that I had to sit through like an hour and a half, 2 hours of, you know, other people getting eaten, and I didn't know what I was getting myself into, and I didn't want to see it because I didn't want to get scared of going in the water. Because, you know, as a kid of that age, I like to go swimming. I don't really like to go swimming now, but I didn't want to be thinking of Jaws every time I get in the water and, like, you know, this mega ass shark just coming up and swallowing me whole. Like, no thanks. I didn't want that as a kid. But now I realize it's fiction. It's not real. A shark can't get that big unless, you know, we're talking about a megalodon here, but those are extinct. But, yeah, that's my little backstory to Jaws. Next is Conjuring. Man, Conjuring. I saw that in theaters, I think 2012, 2013, something like, it was 2013. I was 13. I saw it with a friend. But that's not the point. The point is, the movie scared the shit out of me. It really, 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 really had my number. I was not expecting it to be that scary. I was expecting it to be another one of those cheesy, you know, PG-13-ish kind of movies, but with an R rating. Like a PG-13 movie trapped inside of an R-rated movie. I was expecting it to be something like that. I came out surprised and scared at the same time. I think what really scared me the most in that movie was, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, was when the mother was going to stab the kid with the scissors, and Patrick Wilson yells at her, and she just turns around and it's not her, it's the demon, and I'm just like, oh shit, man. Oh shit, that face is creepy as shit. That, or when the demon chick there is on top of the wardrobe. You guys should have already seen The Conjuring by now. So if I'm pissed anybody off, I'm sorry. But well, and not to mention that I checked my closet for like 4 months after seeing The Conjuring in theaters. I have 2 more that I had in mind. I can find them. Where are they? Oh, yeah, right here. Wolf Creek. You want to talk about terrifying? You want to talk like... Oh, it's even compared to the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm sure you can't see it, but it's there. If you ever see it at like maybe a secondhand store or something like that, I recommend picking it up. It is just... It's ridiculous. It's so... words can't even describe how terrifying this movie is. It's one of the most scary movies. One of the scariest movies I've ever seen. I don't like how my hat does that. I'd put it right behind the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original, if I could, but sadly Hostel scared me more as a kid than Wolf Creek did, but Wolf Creek is still important. There's not really much of a backstory with me behind Wolf Creek. It's just a movie I did not like at first, and then I really grew to love it. We got one more, and if I can find it... Is it even here? Yeah, it's up here. Ah, yes, right here. Right in front of my face, I didn't even see. 30 Days of Night. This is the last one. What can I say, man? Like, Josh Hartnett, usually he doesn't play the best characters in the world. I understand, but for some reason, I always keep coming back to movies that he's in, and I always enjoy them, other than Pearl Harbor and Halloween H2O. 30 Days of Night is the only vampire movie I've ever seen. I have not seen Twilight. I will not see Twilight. I will never, ever, ever think about seeing Twilight. I've never had Twilight recommended to me, and there's a reason. Because it sucks. And I'm saying that from a standpoint that I've never seen it. Because why watch Twilight when you have this? This is 10 times more violent than Twilight. It's more scary than Twilight. I understand Twilight's not a horror movie. Yeah, no, I get it. It terrified me in 2007. This came out, and it just the trailer, like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre again. The trailer scared me half to death. This menacing looking bald guy here. Like when I saw him do that on the trailer, it just shocked me. I was just like, oh god, wait, what is this? What is this? Those zombies? Those demons? What? No, they're vampires. Vampires? Those don't look like vampires. They look like demons. No, they're vampires. Because usually vampires wear capes and all that. 7-year-old me have never seen a vampire without a cape before. Other than that, I think we're done here. I think I've said everything I needed to say. What are some of your more favorite movies, or some of your more important movies? They don't necessarily have to be great movies. They could be freaking Halloween Resurrection for all I care. Tell me what movies mean the most to you in your collection, or it doesn't even have to be in your collection. It could just be overall. But yeah, that's it really for this video. If you liked it, hit that like and subscribe button, and we're out.